Welcome back, everybody.
Or if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle.
And I'm Jose.
And this is our food and travel channel.
So we're currently in Hawaii. And what we wanted to do today is kind of highlight one of the markets that they have going on. What's the name of this market?
So we are going to the KAKA'AKO Farmers Market.
Yeah, and there's going to be a bunch of vendors, and we're hoping that there's going to be some food there. So, ready to go eat?
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright guys, so our first stop here at the KAKA'AKO Farmers Market is at SATO Seafood. They're very known for their seafood, primarily in their poke bowls. But because this is our first stop, we didn't want to get full on a poke bowl. But they do have hand rolls, and I'm gonna try the yuzu ahi hand roll. And for those of you guys who are not familiar with what yuzu is, it's a Japanese citrus fruit. So it's got ahi rice wrapped in the nori or the seaweed. So here we go. I can definitely taste that nice citrusy flavor in the ahi. And it also has like tempura, like crunches in here. And it's just different than we normally have tried ahi with. So it's a great flavor, the citrus. It's not overpowering. It's just a subtle citrus flavor added to that ahi. But overall, really good.
So time to try my roll. It's going to be spicy ahi. Pretty cool way of eating it. We've always had it over rice. So in a roll form, super easy, right? So let's try it out.
Bible reminds us, oh, the joy of those who do not follow the advice of the wicked.
Now, you know me. I like my food to have a little bit of a kick. And I am glad that I tried this one. This one really has a kick. Now, this is not going to be for you faint at heart. This one has some real heat on it, but it's so good. It hits you hot, then it goes away. Obviously the ahi is fresh. Rice is cooked perfectly, wrapped in the seaweed. Perfect.
Okay guys, the next spot that we came to is called Moana MUSUBI. And these musubis are super cute. And we got 2 musubis. The one that I'm going to try is their mayo shrimp. And they were kind enough to ask me, did I want spicy mayo or regular mayo? And if you guys don't know by now, I don't like spicy food too much because it upsets my stomach. So I got regular mayo. So let's give this a try.
Grab on the way of the Lord, for it is beneficial for your safety. His ways.
That shrimp is nice and sweet, and it's plump too.
This is a trust.
And it's wrapped in a batter.
I want you to insist on.
And the batter's not too thick. And it's also got green onions mixed in there with that mayo. And it's actually very, very good. Surprisingly, like, I wasn't too sure looking at the musubi this way. Usually we see musubis this way, but very good.
Okay, so I'm next. We originally were gonna get a pork musubi, and then they said, "Ooh, I actually have kalbi left." When you're in Hawaii, you get the kalbi no matter what. So, kalbi musubi. Let's try it out. Now it looks like it's gonna be a big bite and a mouthful, but that's good because that means it's gonna be filling. So they did not shrimp out on the fillings for sure. Okay. Oh wow. The kalbi's nice and tender. Has a very nice flavoring, but you can still taste that beef. Rice is perfectly cooked. What I did not see is there's actually a very thin layer of lettuce, which adds a little bit of crunch, a little bit of freshness. Very, very good.
Alright guys, so our next stop, we wanted to try some Kūlolo. For those of you guys who are not familiar with what Kūlolo is, it is a dessert that's usually made from the taro corn, and it's usually baked or steamed with either coconut meat or coconut milk. And so we came across a vendor called POMAI Kūlolo, and we're going to try their Hau'ololo, which is a combination of coconut or haupia, and it has Kūlolo at the bottom. Look at this. Look how jiggly that coconut or haupia is. Here we go. The haupia is nice and creamy. And then when you get a bite of that kūlolo, the kūlolo is almost kind of like a chewy pudding, if that makes sense. But it has like a hintness of sweetness from that taro. But overall, it's very nice, and it's served chilled, so it's really refreshing on a hot day like this here in Honolulu.
So the next place that we're going to be checking out is Kūhiō Grill. What we ended up getting from them is a crispy MUSUBI, which is a spam MUSUBI, over really nice crispy rice, egg, obviously spam, and a little bit of drizzled mayo. And I gotta tell you, the rice is very crispy. So let's give it a shot. Perfect bite. Okay. Okay, so the spam is perfectly cooked. Same thing with the egg. You get that little bit of saltiness from the spam, that rich flavor. The rice texture of the crispiness, off the charts. This is a very, very good item that you could have at any time, whether that be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That crunch is good.
Alright guys, so this next spot that we're going to try out, I've been wanting to try them, looking at a lot of their Instagram, and they're called Katsu Sando 808. And basically, they're all about sandwiches. And so we decided to try their Katsu Sando today, and it is their chicken katsu sando. And so this is just half of the sandwich. And look how thick it is. It looks like the chicken is like lightly breaded. The bread has no crust. It's got some cabbage, and it looks like maybe like some spicy mayo to it. And unfortunately, again, I'm not a fan of spiciness, but you know what? You only live once, you gotta try it, so here we are. Let's see if I can get my mouth on this. The batter that's around that chicken gives you a nice crunch. And then when you get to the chicken part is so tender and it's still so juicy. Even after they've fried it. And then the cabbage is just another layer of crunch. And I don't get too much of like that spicy mayo, at least in that bite. But overall, really good.
All right, my turn. So, I can already tell you it's hefty, but it's actually kind of light. I expected it to be a little more heavier. So, it looks super juicy. Saw the B-roll, very juicy. So let me see what this is gonna taste like. Okay. This is very, very tender and very juicy. So they're going with just basically the chicken pulling off most of the flavor when it comes to the protein, but then the additive of the spicy mayo, the lettuce, kind of gives it a better texture, different texture. But like Michelle said, I agree. It's not very super overly done spicy mayo. Like, it's not hot, but it is very, very tender. Same thing, the bread, very fluffy. Oh, this is a winner. So what'd you think?
I think it was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
There's so many vendors, all different kinds of vendors. Like you'll find vendors with like arts and crafts, like jewelry, clothing, and then of course, food.
Yeah, there was a lot of food vendors. I wish I had like 2 or 3 extra stomachs because the food is so good. I've said this a million times already. The food scene in Hawaii is off the charts. There's so many good places to eat at.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact that you can find these local businesses here at a market, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the other cool thing, if you think about it, is there's so many spots there. If you feel like eating something different than the other person that's with you, you're probably going to find it there, or you can just get several different things there. So, I don't know, man. I really like these little markets like that.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it because there's so much variety of different things and different food and then it's all in one spot to make things even more convenient.
Yeah, definitely. So we enjoyed ourselves and we hope that you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, do us a favor and go down there and hit that big old red subscribe button. Helps to build our community here on YouTube, as well as hit that notification bell. Just drops you a nice little notification letting you know that we drop new content.
And then guys, while you're already down there, come on, go ahead, hit that like button and then comment down below. Have you had the chance to experience the Kaka'ako Farmers Market? And then don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, Michelle Jose Food and Travel.
Yeah, and as always, links will be in the description to any of the places that we showed off in this video. So if you're interested in finding out more information, check out those links in the description. Until the next time, bye everybody.
Bye guys.